As it stands right now, division of Nigeria don't dey set. I tell you not long ago, say Biafra go dey declared, and we no go witness this Tinubu and 2027 election. With waiting they go on right now, it's now very clear. I want me to pay attention. What this video from the starting to the ending. United States don't see say Tinubu no even get any interest of the citizen. And if you look at waiting Donald Trump they talk long ago, as of last year November, in talk about the Christian genocide, and which is pointing towards the Biafras and the liberation. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gets his honorarium of a citizen of US because of this movement. So pay attention what this video from the starting to the end. Listen to waiting this US Congress and the agenda where we say they don't push, they don't submit a fight to Donald Trump about the division of Nigeria. Pay attention what this video from the starting to the end, and listen to waiting Donald Trump talk at the ending of this video. And don't forget to click the subscribe button, and don't forget to write freedom for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and freedom for the people of Biafra. Share this video right now so that everybody go dey aware of what won't go on from now till next month. From now till next month ending, there will be positive of about division of Nigeria, and Biafra may come in no distant time. Pay attention, watch this video, and don't forget to watch it to the end and share it to everyone.
If not the most deadly place on the planet to be a Christian in Nigeria. That's not going to be able to sustain itself and continue without leading to a violent split up of the country. And I say those words cautiously, and I don't like saying those words, but I believe it to be the truth. If the Nigerian government now does not get on top of this situation of what's taking place in Nigeria, and has been now for a number of years, if they don't get on top of it and start protecting their people, particularly the Christian community and the moderate Muslim communities that are being attacked, if they don't stop this, this is going to lead to broader bloodshed throughout Nigeria and probably a splitting up of the country. And it's that dramatic.
I told you people that Tinubu will be the last president of Nigeria. People don't insult me tire. How far? It don't declare. The sign don't they show, right? I told you guys that no matter the persecution of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, nobody can hurt him. The worst Nigeria government can do is what they are doing to him. And the whole world have seen between Nigeria government and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu who is in the truth. Sometimes when you are a truthful person, they will blackmail you. They will make you look so stupid before your colleagues. They will make you look so stupid before family member. They will make you look so stupid before the society. But the end will justify. The end is already justified between Nigeria government and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is really saying the truth and who actually care for the people. You see what Boko Haram, Al-Qaeda, ISWAP, is it Lukumotu, what did they call the different type of name are doing in Nigeria today? Look at what is in your screen there. The people they went to go and kidnap in Kwara State the other day, the church, on Sunday during service, they are demanding for 1 billion naira. Hear it and hear it clearly. They are demanding for 1 billion. Excuse me. The last time I checked, these shenanigans they are doing in the north now, let's take a look at it that this thing is happening in the southeast. I bet you nobody, no single soul will remain in southeast. Maybe southeast will have become things of the past now. They know where these people are. But instead of their people to come to condemn this act, they are not condemning them all. Rather, the last time there, Sultan of Sokoto went to see Tinubu. Do you know what he was discussing with Tinubu? What is Nigeria army doing in northern soil? Why is it northern alone and they are in northern alone? Look at, this is the man that many of their people, they look onto. As I speak to you, believe me or not, even the terrorists in the north, they fear Sultan of Sokoto more than Tinubu. That's why if you are here, if you be Yoruba man, if you be any tribe you are from, when you see me talking on this channel, you say, oh, this one hate Tinubu. I did not hate anybody. be guided. If Nigeria go on their own separate way today, Yoruba will enjoy far better than as we are today. I told you people, many of you who because of Tinubu love, you love Tinubu, you think like Tinubu will change the status quo. When you talk about our Nigeria, you hit on us, you say we are pro of Mazen and Bekano, we do all that. How is it going now? Oh, you never still get it clear. Your eye never open. That whenever any Southerner is in government, these people, they lose their hunger. Go and check the rating of what Boko Haram is doing in Nigeria today. I swap. Compared to when Buhari was there. The only thing that destroyed Buhari government was Buhari set loose of Fulanis all over Africa country. They came into Nigeria, they were kidnapping, do all manner of things in Nigeria. But when you talk about the atrocity Boko Haram, the rest terrorists is doing in the north today, they did not do it. They cease fire because their brother is there. How did they remove Jonathan from government in 2015? They remove him because of this same issue they are doing. But they are meeting their Waterloo because Tinubu did not even send them. If they like, may they continue, they buy themselves, they go. You know, concern Tinubu. That's why I'm telling you that even the Yorubas, they will put their life under jeopardy if they allow Tinubu to finish this government, not to divide Nigeria or restructure Nigeria and hand over this power to the north. The nemesis that will come, especially Yoruba land, they will regret it. Take my word serious or not, I'm telling you the reality. You see these people, they don't have forgiving spirit, oh. They don't forgive, oh. Know it and know it clearly, they don't forgive, oh. If you go and check Kwara State they are destroying now, most of their people, they are in Kwara. Why are they hitting Kwara in this manner? That is a question for you to go and make research about it. This thing Tinubu is doing today, you can see both their political leader, their religious leader, their celebrity, they are against Tinubu now. Because they believe that they are the one that fought for Tinubu to become president of Nigeria. But look at the way Tinubu is paying them back. They are telling Nigerians now, when the Southerner forget Tinubu, they rally against Peter Obi. They are the one that took it upon themselves. They revived the hope of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But they are telling Tinubu that how did Tinubu pay them back in return? They are telling Tinubu, all Tinubu is after now is how to develop Lagos, how to do things. In fact, the brother to Dati Baba, the vice presidential candidate of Peter Obi Labour Party in 2023, who have once worked with Tinubu before he resigned, he came out few days ago and hit on Tinubu that Tinubu is a disappointment. That the case of insecurity, this is not how Tinubu meant it. But Tinubu have worsened the situation. These are the people who queue behind Tinubu. They did not look at the capacity of Tinubu. Let me tell you, they didn't vote for Tinubu because of his capacity. They voted for Tinubu because of religious sentiments. That's why if you are thinking that, oh, this religious this thing will stop in the north, you are deceiving yourself. It will not stop. I'm telling you the gospel truth. Don't get carried away. Churches, before now, churches in the south. Oh, let's pray for. Have you seen that it has reduced? How many churches now are raising prayer point? Oh, let's pray for Nigeria. Let's pray that God should come and take over Nigeria. This is a deliberate act. There's nothing you are involving God for. Deliberate acts. This is not what prayer can do. Don't be deceived. Don't get carried away. Look at Israel. That our so-called spiritual leader they run to. Any of them that go to Israel and they come back, they put JP, they put that long chain. They, oh, do you know I'm from I've gone to Jerusalem. I've been where that Jesus was and all that. Look at them now. They are the one fighting. So, but over here in Nigeria, they say, oh, prayer is the key. Pray. Let's use prayer to stop Boko Haram. Yet the Boko Haram, they are gradually stopping churches in the south. The ISWAP, they are gradually put an end to. And yet the worst scenario of it is that the churches in the south here are not even concerned. Could this be the case where God has Is it who is that? Is it Jacob Esau? Where is thy brother? And say, I'm not my brother keeper. God is asking the Christians in the south now, your Christian brothers in the north and sister, where are they? If we talk about division here, you people come and kick us. Have Nigeria not divided? Officially, Nigeria have divided. As I speak to you now, the Southerners now, they see themselves different from the North. Because the life in which the Northern people live is quite different though. Don't be deceived though. Their life is quite different, and that's why, as you see now, they are what the message they are trying to pass now. They are trying to pass the message that Tinubu does not have the capacity to solve insecurity. Atiku is the one that have it. That's why I told you people, I will never be part of this. I would rather prefer Tinubu to be the last president of Nigeria, divide Nigeria, let everybody go, than to think that Atiku have the change to bring. Atiku does not have change to bring to Nigeria. Don't be deceived. Be guided. Neither Peter Obi have the solution to Nigeria problem. They have not. As I speak to you, Peter Obi, Atiku, Tinubu, they don't have the courage to stop the insecurity in Nigeria. They know where the problem lie on, but none of them is even campaigning of it. Idea Obi to talk, say if he lead there, he will stop this insecurity. Obi cannot stop it because it's an ideology problem. He cannot go and uproot it. It's not the same Obi that went to Canada. He was shouting this and doing all of that.
We want to apologize to Director of Nigerians, officially now coming from me as Minister of Power, that for this temporary issue that is leading to hardship being experienced, especially during this dry season, where there is so much heat everywhere, where businesses are also being affected, where schools have been affected, where industries have been affected. It is not our wish to find ourselves in this situation. It's some factors that's actually beyond our control. But we're not relenting. We are working on it 24/7 to make sure that we go back to the trend, to the trajectory of 2025, whereby you praised us, whereby you commended us for a good job well done. And we can imagine if we could provide such service in 2025, this is 2026, this is when we'll be willing to even do more, to even do better as we are close to the election year. So, except that we cannot help it, that's why we find ourselves here. But I can assure you that in the next few weeks, all this will be over. Power generation will improve, transmission will improve, distribution will improve, and that 6,000 megawatts will be achieved before the end of this year.
Take Pakistan out. Look at the 4 other countries. These are ECOWAS countries. These are countries that used to work together to fight terrorism. Now, what happened? President Bola Tinubu came, and he mismanaged the relationship. And Mali left ECOWAS. Burkina Faso left ECOWAS. Nigeria left ECOWAS. Now, what used to be joint collaboration to fight terrorism in the Sahel region became all man for himself, and terrorism prospered. So what the ADC is saying, the foundation for fighting terrorism in Nigeria must be drawn from our ability to build relationship with our neighborhood. Because it's a fire hose philosophy. If your neighbor's house is on fire, you bring out your fire hose because the fire will spread to you if you don't. Now, let me take another country, Chad, in Nigeria's immediate neighbor. Chad is number 26. What is Chad doing? Cameroon is like number 16. What is Cameroon doing? So why is Nigeria and these other countries
Nigeria is worse off than Chad? Nigeria is worse off than Cameroon?
I'm not saying it. That is the global terrorism index
of ECOWAS at the time led by the chair, then with the president, is to the fact that the military are taking over, forceful takeover of some of these countries What do you want ECOWAS to do? To assimilate a country that has been led forcefully by military junta?
Sure. The priority of Nigeria should be the security of Nigeria.
No matter what
The ability of Nigeria to play any leadership role within the West Africa region depends on Nigeria's ability to protect and defend its own people. As long as Nigeria is not able to protect and defend its own people, it cannot lay any claim to leadership.
Let me take you up quickly. Yeah.
This is a message to the Nigerian government, to the leaders in Nigeria, because I know they might have not been reading the handwriting on the wall, and that is why they are still allowing what is happening to be happening. Precisely, message to Tinubu directly. It's just unfortunate that Tinubu is now the one in presidential seat when this kind of message is coming out. Yes, Nigeria is a country that is already dead, but it's unfortunate that the leaders are not seeing it. It's just so unfortunate that the country leaders, those ruling this country, are not seeing it, that this country is dead and there is no way it can be revived. What is remaining, which is already brewing up gradually, is lost remaining small thing that the whole of this thing will escalate. Tribal war is already brewing everywhere. There is heavy tribalism in this country, and this is one of the major things that kills the unity in a country, and this has been brewing for ages, and by now Nigeria is gone. Nigeria can no longer work. It cannot work. If the leaders are wise, Tinubu, if you are truly wise, please pay attention to this message very well. Listen to this message. Reason along, deeply reason. Calculate very well. You will understand that this country is dead on arrival. Right from the time the colonial master amalgamated us, it was dead on arrival, because do you know the meaning of joining several different ethnic groups together to form a country? It is just like creating a problems. It is like creating a big problems, and that Nigeria has been surviving all these years. It just it wasn't surviving. We are just enduring the problems. That means these people, the people leading this country, they don't want the good of this country. They don't want to see peace. They don't want to see people happy. They don't want to have a good country. That is why they say allowing this country, they know that they cannot work, to continue being in existence. Divide this country, Tinubu. That is the solution that will bring peace to the people in this region called Nigeria. That is what will bring peace to the Yorubas. That is what will bring peace to the Hausas. That is what will bring peace to the Igbos. That is what will bring peace to every other ethnic groups in Nigeria. Division. Separate this country, divide this country in peace. Thinking that you can be able to maneuver things together and put this country in peace and in order. Hey, you are wasting your time, because tribal war is about to escalate in this country. Nothing will stop it. No power. You know, I don't bring out useless messages. Before you see me talking, I don't just spew nonsense. Tribal war is brewing and remaining small for it to escalate. The only thing that will save this, the only thing that will save it, is for the wise leader, the wise one, any leader that call himself wise, to divide this country, sever this country, to allow peace to reign, in order to bring back peace, sanity to this region called Nigeria. In order to bring peace to the Yoruba, peace to the Hausas, peace to the Igbos, peace to the Calabar, peace to every tribe. For now, that is the only solution to the problem that is engulfing this country called Nigeria. The only solution to the problem that is engulfing this country, Nigeria, is separation, division. Separation, divide the country. Tinubu, you are in the mantle of power now, and it is this onus first on you to do the needful now. Do the needful before you leave office. Before you leave office, this is not about trying to go for campaign for second term, 10th term, 4th term, 7th term, 100th term. We are talking about what, because even if you win the second term, the country will be still on fire. The country will still be burning. the country will still be burning. And don't remain on seat when eventually the tribal war will become escalated. Otherwise, your name and your children's name and your generational name will be dragged to the mud forever in the history. But if you do the needful now, your name will be written in history as the one who saved this land that they refer to as Nigeria, the people living in this land that they refer to as Nigeria. Your name will be written in history as the person who saved them from destruction, who saved that land from destruction. But if you fail to do this, pray that even in that your second term, that is if you win, that this war will not escalate, because things will get worse, from worse to worse, until this country is divided. Things will get worse. These tribal differences is going to become worse. It's going to become worse than ever if you allow this country to continue remaining as one. There is nothing like one in this country. A country where there is tribal differences and there is tribalism, and as well as, in fact, and you are referring them as one. Where tribalism is killing everybody and you call them one. Everybody is not speaking in one voice. They are fighting. They are killing one another. They are opposing one another. They are and you see call them one. It's because we don't have sense. It's because we have not allowed our sense, our brain, to speak to us. That's why we see refer to this country as people in this country as one. We are not one. There is no unity. There is no oneness in this country. There is total division. There is total war. There is total conflict in this country. And the only thing that will stop this thing from escalating is division. Some groups are there busy trying all their best. They want to take over, run over the whole country and make the country their own. They do not know that it's going to be the most difficult and impossible task. It's going to be the most difficult and impossible task for them to achieve. On the ground that this land they called Nigeria was built by so many ethnic groups. If it were just one or two ethnic groups that makes up this country Nigeria, and somebody want to overrun it, fine, it could have been very more easy. But in a land where there are several ethnic groups, different culture and traditions, and you want to run it, you are just like, you are already shooting yourself on the leg. You want to overrun a country that is filled with different ethnic groups. You are just don't know. You don't just know what you are doing. You are just trying to bring war that you will not be able to withstand. You are just trying to bring conflict, trouble, problem, war that you will not be able to withstand. Because different people, once they rise, once everybody realizes that okay, and everybody come out and say okay, let us fight. You that started the war will first of all run away. Because who are you going to fight? Is it the Calabar you want to fight? Is it the Igbos you want to fight? Is it the Edo you want to fight? Is it the Gala you want to fight? Is it the Yorubas you want to fight? Who tribe do you want? Who are you going? Who do you want to fight? It's just that the rest of them these people have not realized what is going on. By the time they realize it and eventually stand up, wake up and say, oh, who are these people trying to say they want to take our land? And everybody begin to fight against you. Once you will run back. So the only way it could be possible is if the country is made up of just one or two tribes. But we are this country is made up with so many uncountable ethnic groups. So Tinubu, divide the country. Divide it. The only solution to the problem, to the plight of this country, divide it, because there is already war, tribal war that is brewing. Tribal war is brewing heavily. I can hear the sound of it. I can hear the gog. I can hear the sound of it blowing. Wake up, Tinubu. Do the needful. Seeking for second tenor, third tenor, fourth tenor, sixth tenor is not the solution to the problem and plight of this country. Because when the war occurs and it happens to be in your tenure, you will not be happy with yourself that you didn't do what you are supposed to.
It's been a pretty wild time, but it's going very well. Sit down, please. And tremendous progress has been made, as you're probably seeing just by watching. We're we're doing something. I built the military and rebuilt it and made it really strong in my first administration, along with a lot of other things we did. We had a great first term. And now we're using it. Unfortunately, we have to. But you're seeing how great it is. There's no military like it on earth, not even close. And we're doing very well in Iran. You see the result. And it's been amazing. We've knocked out 42 Navy ships, some of them very large, in 3 days. That was the end of the Navy. We knocked out their Air Force. We knocked out their communications, and all telecommunications is gone. I don't know how they communicate, but I guess they will figure something out. It's not working out too well. And they're bad people. They're just bad people. When you look at October 7th and beyond October 7th, look at all the killing that they've done over the years, for 47 years. And this had to be done. They were very close to a nuclear weapon. They would have had one if we didn't do our B-2 hit, Midnight Hammer. They would have had it 8 months ago. They would have had a nuclear weapon, and, you know, they're crazy, and they would have used it. So we did the world a favor. And they said, well, how are you doing on a scale of 0 to 10? How are you doing with the attack? And I said, about a 15, I would say, with 10 being the best. But it's something that had to be done, and we're doing it well. And I want to thank everybody involved. I'll be going right after this. I'll be leaving for Dover, very sad situation, to greet the families of the heroes coming home from Iran, coming home in a different manner than they thought they'd be coming home. But they're great heroes in our country, and we're going to keep it that way. There's always, when it comes to war, there's always that. But we're going to keep it to a minimum, I think, Pete, and going to be something, a service that we're really providing, not for the Middle East, but for the world.
Mandate, Bola, your mandate, Bola, your mandate, we shall stand. Your mandate, we shall stand. Your mandate, we shall stand. Your mandate, Bola, your mandate, Bola, your mandate, we shall stand.